Tarfin'in sunduğu 40 artı başlıyor.
Kırk artıdan herkese merhabalar sevgili seyirciler. Fenerbahçe Tarfin Erkek Basketbol Takımımız yeni sezona hazırlanıyor ve bizler de takımımızın yeni transferlerini Fenerbahçe televizyonu ekranlarında sizlerle buluşturmayı sürdürüyoruz ve programımızın konu takımımızın yeni transferlerinden Will Clyburn. Will, first of all, thank you for making time for us during the busy start of the new season preparations, and welcome to Fenerbahçe and to our studios. So, how are you feeling?
I'm good. Thanks for having me here. First off, I'm feeling good. Obviously, the preseason is always kind of rough the first couple of days, but we're getting into it, and everybody's kind of getting it rolling right now.
So, we will certainly discuss the details of your career, but I would like to continue with the transfer process. How did it unfold? Who did you speak with? And what was the primary motivation behind your move to our club?
To be honest, it happened really fast. I had one conversation with my agent, and I talked to Sadis maybe 45 minutes later. And then 2 days later after that, it was kind of all done. So it was probably one of my fastest processes that I've had. But motivation to come here was just, I guess you can just say, just to win. I see that we already have a talented roster. Obviously, I know a lot of guys on the team already, but that was basically it, man. Just want to get back to the Final Four and win a championship.
And your father and brother were also involved in basketball. We know that. In fact, your father's advice, try to help the team rather than focusing on your scoring, is what steered you towards sport. How did it, coming from a family with a sports background, influence your career?
I would say probably the biggest thing is probably discipline. Even if I didn't make it this far, like just being in sports, it just shows you discipline and to work hard, to work on, like I said, showing up on time and whatnot. But just the discipline aspect of working hard in basketball, that goes for any sport though. You might not always make it, but it kind of sets you up for a life of just knowing how to operate, I guess you could say that.
And looking back at your entire career, you have had many coaches positively influenced you. We could say that your major breakthrough came under David Blatt. Many players from Dutch squad with Blatt assembled went on to have significant careers. You also had the chance to eliminate Real Madrid in the playoffs. What stands out in your memory from that season?
Probably the one discussion that I had with David Blatt when I first got there, because I don't know if a lot of people know this story. They lost a player, and Dan Shamir, one of David Blatt's best friends, called him and said, listen, Will's still available. And once again, it kind of happened fast. And when I got there, he said, listen, I know that the process wasn't simple, and he said, but you're here, and I want you to act like you belong here. And that was probably the best advice he gave me during that time, because obviously I was the last pickup out of nowhere, and he just said, act like you belong here. And that was probably the best advice he gave me going through my EuroLeague career.
And after Dutch camp, by transferring to chess camp, you reached the peak of your career up to that point, I think. In 2019, the year that you won the EuroLeague, you became Coach Itudis's primary offensive option, despite presence of major stars like Nando, Sergio Rodriguez, and maybe Corey Higgins. Looking back, 2019 was likely the summer when who felt the best about yourself prior to the summer of 2027, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was definitely a high of my career. But man, that team was just such a great team, such great teammates, the staff. It was probably one of my best years just as a team wise. And I got a chance to play against around legends in this game so far. Obviously Nando, Chacho, Kyle Hines, Corey Higgins. These guys kind of helped me shape because obviously I came there and they're already there. So I got to learn so much and kind of, I guess, see it firsthand of how it was supposed to be done. So I got to give credit to them as well.
And later, you spent your second stint in our country with Anadolu Efes. Upon your arrival, all the experts expected the team to win the EuroLeague for the third consecutive time, but things didn't go as planned. You played over 30 minutes in 26 games of maybe 34 regular season games. While at Ceska, there was a Clyburn who dominated the fourth quarters. At Efes, a fatigued Clyburn was often left on the court during those final periods. I imagine this situation negatively affected your basketball.
At Ephes?
Yes.
I don't know. I guess if you want to say that, but if you look statistically, I really don't know about that one. I gotta go back and watch that one myself too.
Okay, so let's move on to Fenerbahçe now. First of all, how does it feel to work with Sharas?
You know, it's not too far off from Atudis. They're kind of under the same Abradovic umbrella. So it's gonna take some getting used to again because I haven't played for a guy like that again in a while. So he's good. Obviously, we know what he can do. We know how he is. We know he's strict, demanding, and he wants things done the correct way. So that's how you win anyway. So you have to have rules and you have to follow them like any war. So hopefully we can get that done.
And in Sharas' basketball philosophy, players capable of playing multiple positions are highly valued. We know that although you are naturally small forward, you can play the power forward or even center under his system. How important do you think this versatility is in modern basketball?
It's very important. Obviously, Atudis started playing me at the 4 at Ceska. So it's not something that I'm unfamiliar with. I feel like that's where I was playing my best basketball when he was putting me at the 4. So I'm just a tool, okay? He's gonna use me however he's gonna use me, and I'm gonna go out there and try to do the best of my ability, the job.
And we see that alongside being a very demanding coach, Sharas is also highly successful at player development and extracting the maximum output from a player. In previous interviews, you mentioned that you learned something from every coach you work with. Do you think Sharas could bring out a quality in you that you haven't utilized until now?
Yeah, why not? I'm still learning. He's still learning. Everybody's still learning, and no matter what age you are. So anything can happen. Obviously, I'm an open book. I'm coachable. So whatever he has to tell me, something that I don't know, then I'm going to take any advice I can, and that goes for anybody, though.
And if you look at our roster, many players have joined the team and many have left. We also see a high number of experienced players. How much time do you think you need for roles within the team to become established and for on-field habits to take hold?
Well, we have a whole year. The season is not won in the first month of the season. It's going to be some growing pains. It's going to be some learning. But long as you're at your best basketball at the end of the season, that's all that's going to matter.
So, in an interview, you once mentioned that 3 players, Per Günther, Martin Leunen, and Adam Hess, were very helpful while you were playing for Ulm in Germany. Now that you have reached a major stage in your career, so I consider you have become a player who can mentor others. Do you think you can help the players on our roster in this regard?
Yes, but you know, we have a lot of experienced players on the team. It's not like we have a bunch of young guys. We have guys that have been in the EuroLeague. So if it's any little things that I can give or advice I can give, sure. But we have a very experienced team, so I think everybody's going to be coaching each other this year.
And the list is a bit long, but can you name the players who were your teammates at the clubs you played for throughout your career and also played for Fener?
Also played for Fener.
Your ex-teammates.
Ex-teammates that played for Fener. Okay.
I found 10 players.
10 players? Okay, let's go. Obviously, Nando.
Yes. Bros and Bachka.
Shane Larkin.
Okay.
Okay. Man, that's a good one.
Bros and Dachka. One player.
Brad, Scotty Wilbekin.
Yes. And two Turkish players for Dachka.
Ozzy.
Yes. And the other center.
Oh,
Funny.
Simi.
Yes.
I guess you could say Polonara.
Yes. Efes and Bologna.
Yeah.
Two players from Efes.
Two players from Memphis.
Turkish.
Turkish guys? Oh, I know his name. It starts with the E. Huh?
Erten Gazi.
Yeah, Ghazi.
And the other,
The lefty.
Egean.
Ergian. Yeah. That's
And
him.
two players too. One for Ceska and one for Barça.
Jan Vesley.
And Ceska,
Did I say Nando already? Is
Yes.
Another one?
another one.
Another one.
Also played at the same position with Nando. He played a small time for Fener. Leo Westerman.
Oh, Leo. Oh, man. Okay, yeah.
And we are now coming to end of our program. I'll ask for your message to fans, but I would like to continue with this question. Playing against Fener or playing for Fener?
Playing for Fener. They're unbelievable fans, obviously, and they probably bring out the best of a lot of players, but obviously, yeah.
Okay. And the final question, what is your message to our fans who will support you regardless in our gym, in other cities or countries ahead of the upcoming new season?
Just continue to support through the good times and the bad times with the team. And it's a long year, so everybody has to keep the same faith no matter what's going on during the year, because the race is not won at the beginning, it's won at the end. So that's probably it.
So thank you for making time in your busy training and preparation schedule to join our program. We wish you success in all competitions in this season. Many thanks.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Evet, 40 artı programında Fenerbahçe Tarfin erkek basketbol takımımızın yeni transferlerinden ve Clyburn bizlerle birlikteydi. Sezon boyunca da kendisiyle röportajlarımızı gerçekleştirmeyi sürdüreceğiz. Programımızın sonuna geliyoruz. Bir başka programda buluşmak üzere. Hoşçakalın.
Tarfin'in sunduğu 40 artı sona erdi.